Yo, everyone, it's your host with the most right here. It is Team Right. How is everyone doing out there? On this Wednesday's edition, I am doing glorious. Excuse me. Anyway, I have social media accounts, but don't worry, I'll discuss that later on in the video. But before I go any further, probably everyone knows already, we lost another legend in the wrestling business. Is the one, the only Iron Sheik. At the age of 81, he passed earlier this morning. He will definitely be missed. Love him, hate him, he's a very unique wrestler. Hands down. Even his interviews are very off the wall. That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. Okay, now back was I saying with this subject. Hopefully you guys and gals enjoyed the video. If not, tough luck. Okay, do you remember the wrestler from many years ago named Mr. Kennedy? It looked like W was going to push him. Back in the day, he won the briefcase at Mania, and he was going to cash in and I don't know when, but he got injured. He had a match with Edge, and whoever wins that will become the new Mr. Money in Bank. So he had to force himself to do it because he was injured, and the rest is history. Something like that, you know? I really wish he was never injured, but it happens in wrestling business. Now, back with Mr. Kennedy, or a.k.a. Kenny Anderson, is eager to get in ring shape, however you want to say that, with the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, but has a different champion in mind for his full-time dream match. Anderson debuted with the WWE in 2005 as Mr. Kennedy. I love saying that. Would become a one-time U.S. champion before leaving the company in 2009. That's really sad. This guy has a lot of potential, in my opinion. He's great on mic. He beat a lot of former world champions. And then, before you know it, I think he asked for a release, or they just released him. I met him. I don't know if I told you the story. I met him before. If you want to hear the story about it, maybe one day in the future, I will make a video on it. If you want to hear it. If not, then I'm not going to make the video on it. Okay, so all the information down below. You could check out the video. I don't know if it has anything to do with the article. Probably not. Yeah, I think Mr. Kennedy sounds better than Mr. Ken Anderson. You know, Mr. Anderson sounds way better, the name. I know he went through a lot of ups and downs, and I doubt it that we will ever bring him back, you know. Just imagine if he never got injured. He probably will be with WWE today. Maybe not. Who knows, you know? Injuries is all part of this business, you know? So, that's about it, you know? Do you have a favorite rivalry with Mr. Kennedy, or A.K. Ken Anderson? I think that's his real name, right? I can't recall. Yeah, he came a long way. I don't know if he's still wrestling or not. Probably not. Probably he hung up his boots years ago. But can you just imagine Seth Rollins versus Mr. Anderson or Mr. Kennedy, whatever whatever name they use to bring him back? Hopefully they bring him back, but probably it's not going to happen. Maybe at next year's Rumble, he'll make an appearance and then duke it out with Seth Freaking Rollins. I was messed up, but you know what I'm saying. That'd be a pretty good match on Raw, on pay-per-view, if WWE ever wants to bring back a veteran. You know, we'll see. But probably it's not going to happen. I think he has other things on his plate in a way. And I think he's working with another wrestling company. I'm not too sure. I don't know if it's TNA Impact still, or I have no idea. Maybe he's done with that company. Anyway, all the information down below. Now, back with the challenger this past Monday, Priest. Do you think Priest had any chance in hell to beat the Seth? No, he does not. It's not his time. How do you feel about the open challenge? I prefer a build-up, not just Seth Rollins just tweeted on Twitter and says, I open the open challenge and anybody could do it. Now, I think those things are flipping rigged. The open challenge, because WWE knows who Seth Rollins is gonna face on Raw. So that part is kind of rigged, you know? It is. It's dumb open challenge. Come on now. Dumb. We all know what WWE's gonna throw at Seth Rollins. He's gonna hold onto the belt until WWE tells him to drop it. I don't know if he's gonna hold it like Roman Reigns. Maybe, maybe not. It all depends. How do you feel about that? If it does happen, probably we'll get tired of it. Like people were tired of Roman Reigns hold that belt way too long. But that's WWE for you, not Roman. Well, it's on both sides of the fence, you know. I know I don't make no sense. Anyway, please understand. Have a good one, and I'll be back tonight. Follow me on Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, all my social media accounts will be down below. If you want to be part of the Robert Show, that's fine. Day and night. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tonight sometime.